Hello YouTube, Swordsman75 here, and I'm bringing you some more Red Dead Redemption. I know how you love it so much, and I'm here to provide what you want. Alright, this is a game of Hold Your Own, which is basically Capture the Flag, where each team has a chest with a saddlebag of gold or whatever in it, and you have to grab it and run it to your own chest. It's typical Capture the Flag, which means that's me in my element. I love being a runner. I love capturing flags and stuff like that to bring them back. And so, right here is quite the choke point. They all seem to be hanging back into their spawn area with their chest. So, after a couple seconds here, I figure out that going around this corner is probably going to be death. So, it's going to take a little bit of creative thinking to try to figure out what the heck we're going to do. And so, while my teammates are trying to square off there at that bottleneck, I decide to look for a different route, and sure enough, there is an alternative route that none of them seem to pay attention to, while I did it the first couple times and had pretty easy success constantly flanking them. It wasn't until the very end of the match that they figured out what the heck I was doing, because it didn't take me too long to figure out that just because this thing's walled in doesn't mean you have to stay within these walls. So I hopped over the wall and I bucked it around to their side of the map, and here's this little door. You pop right in, and I don't know if I was playing with some window lickers or just people still new to the map or whatnot, but they had no clue where I was coming from for most of this game. So while they were still heavily defensive in their side of the map here, it was still pretty easy to get in behind them to try to get some kills, try to get some bag deliveries. And I figured at this point, if I get down in here and I just cause a distraction, cool. Like my teammates were all up there still at that choke point, so I ran right past him. Figured if I just kept running, he might not even see me. I think I was a teammate. But hey, I moved the bag out. I got the bag further down the field, and unfortunately, I don't think a teammate was able. No, a teammate wasn't able to pick it up and capitalize on it. But hey, I made some progress, and it was a pretty neat little trip back in there. So I figured, worst case scenario, I grab the bag, run a little bit, and try to get it away from their chest for somebody else to pick it up. Best case scenario, I walk in, blast a few, grab the bag, and run it all the way to my end, which happened a few times, as you'll see. Again, these guys just didn't really seem to pick up on where the heck I was coming from, even after I was getting in there so fast and so often to get a few kills. And I do have an embarrassing fail coming up. I don't know if it's this run or I think it's the next one. Yes, I failed terribly. You'll see. Alright, so I come in, hop down, grab the bag, got my shotgun. One for you, and I keep on booking it. And I just run in with a surprise. I love playing peekaboo. Yeah, that's just I don't know. Something bad or some giant collapse had to have happened for one guy to come in through their back door, pick up their bag of gold, shoot two of them with a shotgun, and run it all the way across the map. So hey, I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. You know, I'll take what I can get. Alright, it's the same thing. This is probably a bit of a repetitive video, but the plan was working, so I figured why screw with a good plan. They didn't really seem to stop me much, and it was easy. Later, my teammates actually figured out what I was doing, and they ended up trying the same thing, and I think one of the opponents actually tried that as well. They managed to try to run around the sides as well, but we put a stop to that. Hello. I love shotguns in this game. Failed jumping over a wall. I was trying to run past that guy. Ooh, I got some cover and dropped. Hey, I mean, I'll take what I can get. I got the bag almost out of their section of the map, so at that point I figured it could be a plus, but nobody was able to grab it, so back I went to work. I feel like Forrest Gump. I just start running. But again, it's working, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Yeah, this will be the fail. I didn't expect any teammates to be in this far because I haven't seen any teammates break this far in, so I dropped that guy, and then I think that's an enemy, and then Lazy Boy is kinda one of those "what the hell are you doing" moments, as I may or may not have shot his face off with a shotgun. Yeah, that was, well, probably my biggest fail of the entire night of playing here. And he did not let me forget it for the rest of the night, and the next day, and then a few days later. Yeah, but he didn't see that coming. And as you can see, it's still tied up 1-1, and people are starting to figure out, hey, you don't have to stay within those walls. We had one enemy drop down. We had, oh, sorry for the spawn kill, but hey, I'll take what I can get. I'm not picky. If you're just going to stand there after spawning, I'll shoot you with a shotgun. Alright, so I duck down here, see two of them, come in from the flank, I drop them both. Have I mentioned I love the shotgun? Oh man, it's so good if you can get into the right range for it. Alright, get the bag, and then once again I am off to the races. This one was a, well, I don't know if I'd call it easy. I had to kill 2 people, then take some fire and run, but as you can see, I had a plan. I worked the plan to pretty good success, and we are up 2-1 now. I believe one more bag capture would win it for us. Oh, I got gunned down. So, once again, I am running my ass off trying to get around again. Oh man. But this is just an example of situational awareness failing. Like, all it would have took was somebody to even just watch that door, that as I came through it, just a shotgun to the chest, and I'd be done. But they did not do that, so I took the path of least resistance, really. I call it creative exploration. Alright guys, that was the game. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for some more Red Dead Redemption gameplay commentary, plus some other Battlefield stuff. Take care guys. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it.